Hey Rusty, how's it going? It's funny. That's the whole point. I'm appealing to the male fantasy. Guys only want one thing, and it's disgusting. Oh, milk. I wonder if they should also be the same color. immaterial. That could work. Should I make these also the same? I feel like up here, this is like the sternum, so this area should be like harder. So I should probably keep this as brass. And in fact, maybe expand these into like plates. Give her some red hair. That's disgusting, Rusty. You like them Irish lasses? Let's just see what it looks like with that's actually not too bad. Needs like gems up here then, though. Let's go duplicate this. Something up here. Maybe like here or further up. I guess here is good. Have to get rid of the central screw. Yeah, maybe somewhere there. Either that here or up here. Or maybe both. I just have to be... This is a bit loud. I just have to be careful about how many like gemstone things I'm adding to the game. I don't want Project Nova to look super like VFX-y. I want to keep it grounded as much as I can. I don't want it to end up like Warframe, where everything is just like glowing. I think it looks kind of silly when everything is glowing. It's like it's almost like a natural progression of games for everything to end up glowing and insane looking, but I think it's just too much. So maybe I won't add these gems here. At the same time, it looks really good. Upper ones are better as metal? Yeah, I think so too. I'm just experimenting, seeing how this would work. Like if we're adding gems everywhere, I'd add one here as well. On the arm. And you can see how quickly things get out of hand when like there's glowy shit everywhere. Especially if this is done haphazardly, like in a lot of games. It really starts to cramp on the style of the overall game. I think Path of Exile definitely has to balance that. It's definitely something they have to balance. And probably actively do balance. Yeah, it's a little bit too much. Maybe not. If I like color them, if they're like a darker jade color, it could work. It all really depends on my work in Substance Painter. Like thinking about Morrowind. Morrowind had like glass armor where everything is like it's like green glass, but it fits well. It looks grounded. So maybe we can do something like that. Yeah, I agree the ones up here, they definitely need to be metallic. And these, probably just get rid of these, or maybe make them metallic as well. Let's make that metallic again. It should probably just be the eyes and the stomach thing. Let's get rid of these. Mm. I need to figure out what's going on with these tubes. I was thinking maybe they could be transporting something. Nah, it's too much. Bit too garish. Gems work only work if there's a few of them. Yeah, I think so as well. Either a few or a shit ton. Well, actually, personally, I think gems really depend on um, like the color and intensity. Like, you can have gems, but like you really have to be careful about how like the saturation, the hue, the brightness, the material refraction, and all of that. You can really, if you're not approaching it with like a surgical intent, you're just like approaching it with like a hammer. It can go bad really fast. So maybe I may to be fair, like the gems up here on the arms and the legs, they probably could actually work. So maybe I'll consider re-adding them later in the future. But they'll have to be like darker compared to like the central gem and the eyes, and blend in more with the arms and the limbs. By the way, I'm adding the straps back. I think the straps actually add a lot. Let's go give these straps a bit of variation and make them easier to retopologize. These could actually be affected by Cloth Sim, which could be kind of interesting to see. Either that. Let's see, if they're wearing clothing, I'm not doing like a layered armor system like Exanima. So that means I have a bit more freedom in terms of what I can do for layer. Not as much freedom with like layered customization, but more freedom as an artist to do what I want here. It's kind of a trade-off. Less freedom for the player, more freedom for me. Maybe instead of leather straps, you use a lever lock. You know, those simple locks. It's a loop, a lever, and a hook. Oh, those? Um... Yeah, I mean, like a lot of things would work here. Um... Lever locks. I feel like straps. I think I like the look of straps more. We're gonna use different fastening methods as well, not just straps. Like we have screws already, we have rivets. There's gonna be like, oh shit. There's gonna be like bow ties. There's gonna be like hooks. Whatever I have in here. If there's something that I particularly need, I'll just go and make it. Yeah, hooks. Hooks probably go down here, just like Sabatons in real life. Just like add a hook there or something later on. I'm thinking I'll add in like a fastener to keep the straps close to the body, just so it can be just as like one solid mesh. Yes, this is a base mesh. I don't want like too much stuff sticking off of it. That's what we're gonna do with the armor. Have a lot of stuff sticking off the armor, not the base mesh. So what I mean by a fastener is, I think I have one here somewhere. Stick that there. So yeah, we can just do that with all the other straps. Just so I don't have to ask the question, oh, should I add cloth physics to the end bits here? And the answer is no, I don't have to, because there's a logical reason as to why the strap is being held down. Tension latches, huh? I feel like tension latches won't work very well for armor. Like, those are more for like securing cargo to a truck. Um, like it might work in some cases, but I think like a human shaped body is moving too much for the tension latches to work properly. Like, what if they're moving in a way, or if they get smacked by something really heavy and that releases the tension? Because if there's like two plates here connected by a tension, what's it called, tension latch? If the front plate gets smacked by like a warhammer, that tension is going to be momentarily gone from here, because that will shove the plate backwards into the plate behind it, and that will relieve the tension in the lock. That's another reason why maybe tension locks aren't a good idea. If anything, I'll probably use spring rivets, which you do find in armor, for like a slimmer look. I'll probably use spring rivets around the wrist. There we go, bungee cords. Perfect plan. Ugh. Ah, I got something in my eye. Man, I really want to play like a bleed build in Elden Ring right now. I'm trying to like hold off the temptation. I really want to get into Elden Ring, start a new character, and just like grab the Reduvia and see how far I go. I think I've done that before. I was playing my like my Warlock build a little bit earlier today. So much fun still. But yeah, I can probably kill Margit and Godric with the Reduvia pretty damn easily. Um, kill Radahn as well. Kill Mohg with the glitch. I could probably realistically kill Mohg just like legit with the Reduvia. Um, but I don't really want to spend that much time on Mohg. It's called a withdrawal. Yeah. But that'd be fun. Imagine like a Taunter's Tongue run with the Reduvia. It's gonna fucking suck. I'm gonna get shredded by all the twinks and the cheaters. It'll be fun. Wait, let's go get the straps sorted out. I want to do the middle part here too, with the abs and the uh the robosi. So I want to do at least those two before I switch over to Elden Ring, if I do switch over to Elden Ring. Yes, this is the robot race base body. That's correct, Artifice. Getting shredded is a fine goal. Yeah, my blessing for Elden Ring. No, like not like getting shredded as in getting muscle, like getting rectally destroyed by the invaders in Elden Ring. To be fair though, a bleed daggers isn't actually that bad. If I get like a second bleed infused dagger, the dagger moveset actually isn't too bad. It's very short, but it's also very fast, so you can roll in, do a few hits, roll back out. I think I played dual daggers before. It's like this really weird faith. It's like a faith dual daggers build. I had the black blade, the black knife, paired with the misericord. So I had really good crits. I had really good crits, and I also had the black blade, the black knife, Ash of War, which is pretty good if you're like in a team and you're in the back lines and you're spamming that skill against invaders. Because it's hard to dodge if other players are distracted. And the burn can sometimes, if you have a less than ideal connection, the burn can sometimes go through the connection. Wouldn't a robot just have their plates just welded onto them? If I were one, I wouldn't want straps. Well, so these white plates here, they're like made of a different material. I'm thinking like ceramic or something other than metal. So they're going to need a different connection method than being welded on or riveted on. Otherwise they'll like snap or something. I don't know. I don't know. I like the look of this. You guys gotta forget everything you know about robots, okay? I'm not making robots. I'm making something unique. Robots is a placeholder name. Yeah, the straps are still riveted on. But there's a bit of leeway here, right? If this plate, there's a bit of leeway for the plates to move, and that's important. Okay, let's go add the fasteners and then just make everything more smooth. Less lumpy. Let's do draw size instead. Oh shit, okay, should be like 10? We'll start with 10, see how that is. Okay, let's go to 4. 4 looks about right. I really should make a strap variation where these things are pre-installed so I don't have to do this. That would save a bit of time. Crack decals instead of blood? Maybe. But you won't be able to see it if they're wearing armor. So they have to be like naked. So maybe the robots get like, maybe they drip oil or some sort of like internal motor fluid when they get hit really bad. Like in Kenshi. Oh, does, yeah, you're right. Kenshi does like have like oil or blood. Kenshi has like colored blood. Like the bugs have green blood. Pretty neat. Pretty neat detail. Wonder when Kenshi 2 is coming out. I haven't really heard of any news about Kenshi for a while. Hey Silverboo, how's it going? If the devs behind Kenshi, if they like, if they manage to like get their, just like get their tech up to speed from like Kenshi 1, I think it would be a really good game. And by tech I mean just like I have seen like the work in progress of like the Hyver race. So they're going with like a more industry standard PBR style, which is nice to see. But yeah, just like more of that, like higher fidelity Kenshi. Get rid of the jank of Kenshi, and I can see it being in like a bestseller. They're deliberately going dark for Kenshi too. Ah. I wonder why that is. I'm not gonna question their methods, I guess. They probably have a good reason for just like going dark. I have way too many subtools. I gotta organize again. Going to reduce this by a bit, wasn't I? Like that? What was I gonna do here? I was gonna do something here. Oh, it's just like the front part here. Yeah. Okay. Damn, has it really been that long? 3 years? That's kind of rough. What do you guys think? Is there gonna be a Kenshi 2? I'm hoping for a Kenshi 2, but at least like one update per year, you know, just to make sure that the fans know the project's still going on. That should be like a minimum. One update. Even just a hi, we're still working on the game, you know? Just that. Just like put that out on the Steam page or something. Oh, that sounds wise. Yeah, gotta get all your ducks in a row. Not enough room here. Gotta shrink this down. Not enough room. I wonder if I should just play the game. I wonder if I should just play Elden Ring normally instead of Hunter's Tongue. I kind of miss just doing like Sunbro stuff. It takes less time too. I notice if I'm doing a Hunter's Tongue run, I'll play Elden Ring for like hours on end. If I'm a Sunbro, I'll just like AFK around and get work done. So just like playing the game normally and doing co-op now and then is more productive. Yeah, I noticed like people talk about Kenshi like they talk about Morrowind. It's definitely They definitely have something special going on. Morrowind VR mode. That could be fun. I'm thinking this might have to be like some kind of leather instead of metal because this would like be digging into the synthetic muscle here if it is metal. If this is like some kind of rubber or leather-like material instead, might make more sense. Yeah, definitely for these areas. The rest could be brass though. Like that. If that's the case, we should make this a different color. Um, Maybe something less saturated. We'll do less saturated and then also with a different hue. More red hue. So like that maybe. Let's merge these. Okay, that's better. Makes more sense. They sold 2 million copies? That's crazy. Good for them. That robusty. Yeah, all of the races in Project Nova are nude. They're also modular, so this is a DEI certified game. You can choose like the female robot form and then swap out the robusty for a row row your boat. row dick, I guess. If you swing that way. Have you tried Forever Winter? Is that the one with like it's like mechs in like World War Europe or something? I think I might have seen some video of that. Forever Winter. Oh, it's that game, yeah. Um, is it out? It looks like it's out. Recent reviews mixed. All reviews mostly positive. Interesting. Can you toggle the nudity off? I might add an option for that later. I mean, like, underwear is gonna be a clothing slot, so if you don't want to see nudity, you can just put some underwear on. But I guess there has to be a toggle, huh? Because it's a multiplayer game. So if you don't want like someone else's balls dangling in your face, you will kind of need to toggle for that. Let's go extract this. We'll do the same like as the plates back here and on the neck. Thinking we can start from here, it seems. Very Sigma, yeah. We're on that Sigma grind set. You kind of have to be a game developer these days. I think one of my characters in Elden Ring is actually named Sigma Sax. Sigma Sax, the dragon archer. All he does is light roll and pelt people with arrows in PvP. I need to figure out what's going on here. I guess we just... Because this white stuff, it's hard ceramic plate. So we have an issue here. We need articulation down here, that's what we need. I have not tried Night Rain. Personally, Night Rain doesn't really interest me. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna do something like this. It's cool that they're trying something different, but it just doesn't sound like the game for me. I play Elden Ring for its difficult PvE content and also primarily PvP actually. And there's no PvP in Night Rain, so I just don't think it's the game for me. What's the reasoning behind how you're sectioning up the model like that? So the white portion is like ceramic plate. So for this to actually function, it needs articulation. So I'm cutting this up into plates, which will be able to move. I don't know if there should be this line here. Yeah, let's not do this one here. We'll do the other ones. Maybe we'll do it later if it makes sense. happened here? Oh, okay. Goes. What's that here? Okay, we'll just do half. We'll do this half. Hopefully the zero mesh works. Let's go do like 5 maybe. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh wait, got some shenanigans going on down there. Okay, we'll just have to do it one at a time then. Many polys. There we go. It's gonna be like segmentada where one plate slides on top of the other. No, I'm not gonna animate it like actual segmentada. It's like the whole body is gonna be one mesh. Except for the elbows and the knees. Those will be rigid bind. I'm ambitious, but I'm not that ambitious. Yeah, exactly. I'm ambitious, not delusional. So far, I've only seen like one example. I I forgot where I've seen it, but someone's trying to do that. But that's just I just don't think like the I just don't think it's worth doing. Like that's one of those really cool tech art stuff, tech art things that um like it's awesome if you can pull it off, but it's not essential to making really good looking armor. I forgot, yeah, someone's doing it. Is it Mountain Blade? I don't know if it's Mountain Blade. I think it's some other company that's trying to do something like that. There's like a Twitter post like where they're like making something like that. It's cool but not practical for games. I mean, it depends on what kind of game. Like they already have like a working example, I think, in game, in engine. So yeah, they have like plates lighting over other plates, which is very cool to see. I'll be doing some of that for some parts of armor, but not all parts. Yeah, I forgot where I saw it. I think I may have seen it in the Exanima Discord channel. It was either that or on LinkedIn. Oops. Okay, we can go ahead and merge all of this mirror and weld. if this entire central line should be red. I was gonna do something like that earlier. Now it seems like a good addition. Okay, that's how this is gonna work. Let's just extrude now. Seems fine to do. Actually, I want the central crease to be smaller, so less red showing. Sorry about that. I was texting. A little bit big here. The robusty is a little bit too big. We'll adjust the proportions later, and once we get the layering, the lames to work. The plates are a little bit too thick, maybe. Might be a little bit too thick here. Oops. That's a little bit too thin. Okay. Love the 18 pack. Maybe you should just divide. Divide's probably better. My only issue is that this is very similar to the Abyssals. It's basically the same. But I think I have some lore to explain that away. I actually have some lore for that. Why not just make it a rubber fleshlight? Because they want to look cool. They've gained sentience and they want the best MTX. Imagine if you were a robot and some silly human came up to you and be like and said like, "Hey, how come you have like plates instead of just a rubber fleshlight?" I'm not saying the Abyssals made them. No. Good guess, but no. There we go. Oh, shit. Gotta make sure they don't get welded together. You're way off now, Rusty. You're getting colder, not warmer. You'll never be able to guess. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Okay, I'm back. Make sure that matches the base mesh. Okay, good enough. Should we make this red? We can play around with some colors now. I think white is a good color here. It kind of just like brings everything together. It's having like a white belly. But red also kind of works. Yeah, definitely not gold. We can do black again. I mean, black could work. But I think we're gonna go with white. I'm concerned about these spikes here. Maybe we should move this so it... This looks like a safety hazard. We move this under and then move this over. Might work out better. Yeah, maybe something like that. So the articulation works. Doesn't look as good though. So I guess we'll just have to live with the safety hazard. You'll never be able to guess, Rusty. Never. I made it specifically obtuse, just so you can't guess. It looks kind of strange from this angle. Like, now the butt needs something. Like, the butt needs, like, some white or something. Or maybe it just needs gold. Let's go add some gold trim to this first. Go bling it up some. Oh, that's a weird burp. Jeez. Oh! Man, it's already 2 a.m. I'm not a big fan of this pattern here. It looks very Genshin Impacty. Which is fine, I guess, but it's not really. I don't know. Maybe it's too something. It's too something. What do you mean, Rusty? Are you saying you're afraid of getting pinched? You just gotta be a man, Rusty. You just gotta roll with the punches, you know? When life gives you plates, like ceramic plates, uh you make a banquet, you know? When IKEA has a sale on their kitchenwares, you go and buy a dishwasher. Pearls of wisdom. I know what these can do. These can like be supporting the plates. And we need like connectors. Or maybe like more synthetic muscle connecting the points here to the plates here. What would that look like if we add in a bit of red? So we'll just say like these are the muscles. Wrong color. So now they have a purpose instead of just being like whatever. Instead of being like pointless decoration. I think that's what makes it look very Genshin Impacty. It's just like decoration for the sake of decoration. Um, like everything I do, everything I make for Project Nova has to make sense and has to have a purpose. Otherwise, uh, it shouldn't be in the game. So yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It ties everything together. What type of MMO is it? Like it's zone based or open world? Um, There's going to be open world and also like instance based. So similar to WoW, but not nearly as large in landmass. Um, with more like instanced, more dungeons, smaller open world. It'll be it'll be a series of islands. I was thinking one large island, um, but now that I'm thinking about it, it might be like a series of smaller islands with shallow water in between. And lots of changes in elevation. When I say smaller islands, by the way, they're not going to be like really small. They're still going to be large enough to support biomes. But yeah, definitely not on the same scale as like World of Warcraft or like any of the larger MMOs. I just don't have time to like decorate that much landmass. Maybe later though. If I ever like if Project Nova ever gets like expansion packs and stuff, that could be something to think about. What is this music? Very stressful. It's like combat music. I don't know if I should have that one there. Maybe. Yeah, maybe lower. It just needs to be lower. I don't know about this. This kind of looks like Umbrella Corp from fucking what's it called? Resident Evil. It's like the umbrella logo. What about gear? Is it gonna be a loot fest or is it gonna be more impactful? It's definitely gonna be more impactful. If you have to use a loot filter to sort your shit, then I failed as a game developer. Well, let's just say that. I don't know. What are we gonna do back here for synth muscles? Don't really want to make it look like she has she's on her period, you know. Which is fine, I guess. But it's not really the look I'm after. We're gonna scam people. There's gonna be an auction house, so no. Like, there's gonna be an auction house where you don't have to copy a fucking message off of a website and then paste it into chat. You can just search for the item you want to buy, and you either bid on it or you buy it outright. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do back here. I think these look good. This needs to be like a... This also needs to be red. It has to be like a smooth transition here. About selling loot to a person directly. I have to look more into anti-cheat and like, it's not just about trade, right? There's like a lot of preventative measures to not only stop like gold selling, but also just to discourage it from happening in the first place. Quest design, is there going to be a lot or a little? I actually don't know. There probably will, there's definitely going to be quests. There's definitely going to be NPCs, okay guys? At least there's going to be NPCs. You don't have to worry about like a Fallout situation where there's no NPCs. Ideally, you know what the best anti-cheat is? Game Masters. There's no substitute for just like human moderators in game checking up on everything suspicious. Like it's not just like one thing preventing anti-cheat. There's like a whole host of systems I can take advantage of to like just like stop gold selling in its tracks. I've played a shit ton of games, guys. I know how cheating works in games. Like I myself also cheat in games, right? I know where all the cheaters are. I've browsed their forums. Can I admin abuse? I don't know, Rusty, can you? You're not admin, so I guess the answer is no. There's like not enough red back here, but also like I don't want too much red. A bit annoying to work on actually. No, that looks horrible. We're not doing that. Shut up, Rusty. Don't ask stupid questions. Starting to piss me off. I guess that could work. Maybe. Make the anus as Japan's rising shots. No, shut up. Stop ruining things, Rusty. Stop ruining the image in my mind. This needs another piece of sinew here. Whatever this is. Oops. God damn it, Japan's rising sun is stuck in my head now. Fuck you, Rusty. That's so stupid. Why would you say that? Imperial Japan. It looks nothing like Imperial Japan, alright? It looks nothing like it. I'm thinking curve strap might be better here. I'll just like remesh instead of like cutting bits out, extruding, dynamesh, Z-remesh. It's too many steps. Where's curve strap? There we go. And then we'll just like move this so it fits. Honestly, I should have been doing this from the start. Just do it the way muscles are oriented. But then I have to look at reference. Only noob artists have to look at reference. I have to let you know that I'm a former AAA developer who don't need no reference. I don't know about the straps like leading into the heart of the rising sun. Might have to change that. We'll add the arrow marks anyway. I need to go stretch or something. My back's getting stiff. Maybe I should go to sleep. Been live for 2 hours, 30 minutes. That's good enough, right? Like, usually I stream for like 4 hours, but 2 of those hours are gaming. You like bondage, Rusty? Figures. Oh, we lost the red line. Let's go bring it back. Rat present. Ugh. I think I'm gonna go sleep here. Yeah, I'll work on the muscle fibers like off stream when I wake up, because when I wake up it's probably gonna be like 10 or something, and that's gonna just be like another. Well, maybe there's time for a morning stream. But yeah, we'll see. If there's not, I'll probably just like work on the muscle stuff off stream. Yeah, take care, guys. Good night, Rusty. Good night, Artificer. Good night, Silverboo. Take care, anyone else who's lurking around. Bye bye. That's all.